The Thunder take on the Bakersfield Condors in just a few hours at Rabobank Arena. Before that, bus time, and before that, I'm joined here with Thunder head coach Matt Thomas to talk about tonight's game. And Matt, when you talk about these two teams, always a good matchup, but the last time you saw them was back in preseason. How can you separate preseason experience from regular season anticipation?
Well, I think the matchup's going to be much different in terms of the way we look and certainly the way they look. They had a lot of familiarity in that lineup at that point, but there was certainly a lot of changes and additions that they've made as well. So for us moving forward, it really just comes down to about us. I want to build off of what we were able to do last weekend. Shore up a few things, but more importantly, keep our foot going in the right direction in terms of our offense and make sure that we're creating that chemistry that we're looking for.
It is the end of a 6-day layoff. What have you gained as far as a team going through practices and skates to ensure that they are ready?
I don't think you gain a ton of perspective on it. I think you look at in video what the things that you didn't do well, you didn't do enough of, and you try to address those. And really, again, it's about developing our habits and getting us out of preseason scrimmage summer mode and into how do you compete to win hockey games on a nightly basis mode. And there's a lot of little things that go into it. We've got a lot of good players here. Then one of the things that I'm trying to do is within creating chemistry is I'm trying to get a good look at everybody. And there's going to be some guys that deserve to play that aren't going to play, and there's going to be an opportunity for other guys to step up and show that they do belong and that they can perform. So there'll be a little bit of lineup changing as the weekend goes on and into next weekend, but more than anything, I'm just really looking for us to build on some of the things that we know we can improve on and the things we've done well.
As far as that change, it was referred to as a possible shocking change for some players who might be sitting out this weekend. How should players react in that situation?
Well, it is shocking, and I think anybody that's going to sit out really doesn't deserve to in terms of the way they've played. Everybody's played well, everyone's contributed, but I think it's important for guys to know, and it's something that I talked to them this morning about, is that I have to be in love with your game to not take you out of the lineup. If everyone has an average game, then it's an easy decision for me because guys are going to go in. The word shocking isn't that. It's more about the team than it is individuals right now. There's a lot of hockey to be played this year. We got to make sure that everybody's going and everybody's in rhythm. And the last thing we need to do is, burn players out. A guy who's got a little bit of a bump, a scratch, a bruise, that an extra 24 hours will help. We're going to use that opportunity to put somebody else in the lineup. But again, it's about your game. You got to have a special effort and a high level of execution to ensure yourself staying in the lineup. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty regular rotation right now.
All but 3 players on this team, 2 being goalies, have put up at least a goal or an assist. How soon can you compare this team's depth as compared to your past teams?
Well, I think the NHL lockout's certainly providing us with a little bit more skilled depth all the way through our lineup. So again, it's early. We've played 4 games. We had one where we had no chemistry. We've had another one where we had a lot of puck possession but not a lot of action at the net. So 2 of our 4 games we haven't really been great offensively, and the other 2 we've found a way to connect on a bunch of goals. So I think that's the one strength of our team, is that we do have a lot of guys that not only can compete defensively but can put up points offensively, and I think you see that. I think I'd like to see some other guys step up when they're getting a little bit more opportunity. Our power play is certainly an area that needs to be addressed and needs to have a different focus in terms of how do we create more opportunities to score in those situations. We didn't get a lot of them last week, and we had 3 total. And sometimes getting a lot of opportunities allows you to get the proper practice and work on it within games. So again, I think our depth is a strength and something that's going to really help us score points, and it's nice to see everybody contributing.
Thank you, Matt. Good luck here.
Thanks, Spence.
Thunder head coach Matt Thomas joining us. Tonight, the Thunder take on the Bakersfield Condors, 7 o'clock at Rabobank Arena. Tomorrow, the home-and-home series concludes a 4 p.m. face-off here at Stockton Arena. I'm Mike Benton for Thunder Vision.